Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm exhausted after that journey. Let's rest in Rock Shack. Of course, if you saw the bonus video, you would know what all happened on how we're exhausted, and I'd spent several more hours getting our IPDs back up, fighting all the monsters they need for recruitment. So, before we head on to the final area, we've got a lot of talk topics to do. So, of course, the best thing to do when we need to relax before a final battle, let's take a bath or two. Got this one crystal, and I'm just going to throw in this one to start with. Put our heroines close by. And we got some various toys to use. Doesn't really matter which, we've used them all. Well, yeah, we got 2 new bath powders to use, so we're going to start with Trip Flash. Isn't this bath oil pretty dangerous for normal people? Really? I don't see how it could be that dangerous. What was I just talking about? Luca, are you okay? Are you asking if I got lightheaded? A bath like this won't get me. Huh? Oh, I think I just saw some nostalgic scenery and some friends from very long ago. Oh, and I remember my superior from my former job who was always bullying me. This bath oil is unexpectedly interesting. Bringing flashbacks, really. Luca, are you okay? Huh? I just remembered something really embarrassing that I'd almost completely forgotten. I am somewhat curious, but I shouldn't pry. Lady Cloche! I can't believe I remember something as detestable as that. Lady Cloche, are you alright? Please don't cry. I can't believe I remembered that! It took so much effort to forget that. I can't breathe! Someone, please help! Remembering both good and bad memories can be dangerous, especially when you're in danger of drowning. But that's all we got from that one, so we'll just skip this. A couple talk topics, not too bad. And in this case, I'm just going to throw in various crystals to get some boosts. We got one more handful of talk topics to talk about. Should get 2 or 3 in this one. And one is with Luca and Cloche, I just want them close together. As for the toy, let's go ahead and throw in a rubber ducky. After all, you're the one. And finally, the Planeta Veil, Cloche's ultimate bath powder. Hey, about when we dived into Jackery and Frelia? You mean the stories that Jackery made? Yeah, why were we the enemies in both of them? I was wondering about that too. I thought we were allies of justice in Jackery's story, but it turned out we were trying to hinder her and Crow's romance. And to add insult to injury, we were cast as complete villains in the binary field. Oh, I was just a common minion there. You got a much better role. Jackery always gets the best roles, such as the heroine or an ally of justice. It was understandable in her cosmosphere, but too much in the binary field. Exactly. I begin to see that it's how they actually see us. Agreed. But even though it's frustrating, it's pretty fun too. Yes. Maybe she would make new stories later on. Yeah, you may notice Luca and Cloche got the short end of the stick in the binary field. Okay, we just need them to react to the bath powder. Here we go. Could you stop making those weird sounds? If anyone heard them, they'd surely misunderstand. I just can't help it. This bath oil is crackling everywhere. You made this bath oil, right? I really like it. It's the best item you've created. Pardon? This slightly strong sparkling stimulation is so great. By stimulating every part of your body you submerge, you can actually remove fatigue. At first I thought it was too strong a stimulus, but now I can't get enough. Jackery, are you okay with something like this? The sparkling between my toes is the best. I'm sorry to ask, but could you mass produce it? I'm getting praised, but why can't I feel really happy about it? It gets better! Come on, come on! Oh, I don't have an extra planet veil! Come on, Luca and Cloche, talk! Talk! Well, okay, we missed one. So, let's check I'm gonna run to Pastrali really quick. I might be able to buy one extra. Yeah, come on, load. Thank you. Oh, good, yep. I'll buy one more, just in case. Although I should get that talk topic the second time. And let's go straight to Crow's house. He's got a bathtub. Even though we can't see it. Excuse me. Okay, well. I'm not even going to bother with a bunch of them. Let's... Oops. One button. And for a toy, pep and blower. Not that it matters much. Okay, Planet Vale, take 2. There it is. Oh, what is this? Oh no, this bath oil is crackling. Well, the components do include something like gunpowder, but it's stimulating me in weird places. This should never be used as bath oil. Again! Lady Cloche, please do something! I will dilute it by adding more water. I can't stand a bath like this. Yes, it's unbearable in all kinds of ways. And yeah, that's all there was to it. So, gunpowder, bath powder, very dangerous, and yet very stimulating at the same time. Anyway, let's just go ahead and rest here. Oh, we'll just go down the list. So we got a few with Luca. Hey, Croa, if I mention clothes, you know what I mean, right? You mean that? I might as well. Transform. I don't need to say anything for you to know what I mean, do I? If I were to put in a male version of that, the last thing I'd want to do would be to go out in public. Then why do you have me wear it? Don't tell me that's what you... No, you got it all wrong! Anyway, I understand how you feel now. I'll try to have you wear something else from now on. I think it's a bit late for that. But when we're alone, I don't mind wearing it all you want. No thanks, that's scary. I'm kind of jealous of Jackery and Frelia. I can imagine reasons you might be, but what in particular do you mean? Jackery's causes for Frelia's binary field. They can both make even the diver's mind fit the world they're diving into, right? I wasn't too sure about that at first, but it was lots of fun. I was just thinking my customers might really love it if I could do that in my therapy job. You have a point. If you could do that, I think I'd request it myself. Right! I think I'll try my hardest to figure out how to make a cosmosphere like that. The problem there is whether you can make it as good a story as Jackery. Come to think of it, how's the outfit you got in Frelia's binary field? It's cute, so I think I like it. Transform! See? Isn't it cute? Yeah, it looks good on you. Thank you. Actually, I want to try wearing a cute uniform like this sometime. I see. Anyway, you need to tuck the shirt in. Crow, you do it up tight. It is technically a uniform, so if you're going to wear it, shouldn't you do it right? It's no exaggeration to say uniforms are an element of fashion these days, so it's actually weird if you don't mess it up a bit. Besides, I feel like it would be a shame to wear such a cute uniform the normal way. I suppose, now that you mention it, that I can't say you don't have a point. Come on, Croa, you're too inflexible. It's turning me off of how you're kind of like an old man. Are you saying I'm old? Your thinking is, that's a bit of a shock. And that is all the talk topics for Luca, but we still got a couple of pairings. And a couple between these two. Anyhow, I never expected Rain to come to the rescue. This is old! This was quite a while ago. Yes, I'm rather relieved to see her well. That says good things about your therapy, I presume. It's not really that big a deal, but she founded the Cloche fan club, right? I suppose. Did she say she would? Recovered or not, it's amazing she gathered so many members so quickly. Yes, it's almost too much growth for such a short period of time. Maybe you should have told her to cut back on her efforts a bit. I don't think words would stop such a driven girl. It's all going to be over soon. Yeah, finally over. It hasn't been that long a time, yet I feel as though I've been with you and Crow and the others for years. Me too. So much has happened that it seems that way. Yes, but there's something sad about it too. The idea that all of us being together will also end. Thinking about that makes me sad too. I wonder what everyone will do after it's all over. This is just my guess. Tell me. I think we'll stop traveling together, but we'll always be unexpectedly close. Of course, I don't mean we'll all live near each other, but when we want to see each other, we will. It's going to end up something like that, I think. Do you really think so? I'll be glad if it does. Oh, but it might not work out if you're too busy with work to ever come outside. That's always possible. Besides, even if we all go our separate ways, I'll always be with you. We're family, so I'll never leave you. Yes. Thank you, Luca. So let's finish this, Reka. Right, sis. So their sync level is quite high. But we are not done. We got some with Cloche. The binary field is a truly mysterious place. Indeed, even mentally become completely part of the virtual world. Jackery has a cosmosphere much like it as well. Could that mean it's possible to do that sort of thing through practice? Are you interested? Don't you think it seems like fun? After all, to be able to play in a virtual world by diving? Besides, wouldn't you enjoy a world like that more too? Well, I suppose I would. Actually, I can't accept a world where you're the main character, but I'm not the heroine. And you're upset with the casting. Hey, Celtics. Excuse me. You aren't mad, are you? About what? Do I really have to say it? Equip. Could it be about this mascot-like costume? The world is full of sad things. I've tried to do my best as Maiden, yet now I'm singing in this costume. You are mad, then. I'm not especially mad. I don't look mad, do I? I just know how you see me now. You don't like mascot-type costumes? What sort of answer are you looking for? You don't like Pepins? Well, it's not that I dislike them. It doesn't seem like she has any heartfelt objection to it. She just doesn't want to admit it, either. Your fan club's got to be ridiculous. Now that you mention it, it's grown to outrageous numbers before I even noticed. I feel as though they become more like bodyguards, though their strength has been a great assistance. In that case, isn't it fine? They are protecting me as bodyguards should. You haven't forgotten that they're a fan club, have you? And one more set. With Luca and Mir. So, Jackery, are you sure there's no way I can create a world like your cosmosphere or Frelia's binary field? I'm afraid it's out of the question. But I'll try my hardest. I'll do whatever you tell me to. Calm down, Luca. What's with you? You know I work as a dive therapist, right? Sure, I know that. I'm quite a popular one. I've always tried my best to create whatever worlds my customers want. You're confident you're as good a therapist as anyone? And I know where you're heading with this, but keep going. I've put in so much effort to make a variety of worlds to meet their demands. Giving my all and striving and finally achieving that defines my skills as a therapist. But compared to you, I'm completely hopeless. Sorry, I guess I'm just jealous. I don't mind. But come to think of it, you dive therapists would see my cosmosphere as ideal. I can make a world that's not just looks, but one where the very minds of the divers become part of the virtual world I've created. It's only natural that you would want a cosmosphere like mine. But listen, no matter how much you want to, you just can't do it. Whether you cry or scream or whine or nearly kill yourself with harsh training, it's absolutely impossible. So give it up right here, right now. Any lingering attachment to the idea won't make it any less impossible. Give it up. Fine. I'll give up on it. I'm glad you're being reasonable. It's my fault anyway. I probably should never have shown my cosmosphere to a dive therapist like you. I may be responsible for this by not realizing. Sorry. No, I shouldn't have insisted. But I really like the world you made. So let me dive again sometime. I won't make any more demands. Okay, that's simple enough. The answer to that is you go to the rocky area north of the southern face shrine and lift a rock to find a cave. It'll take you to the main one. Answering a Link's Awakening question in chat. Before I forget, for a while I was saying, once you change attachments to people, their information updates in the catalog. I was wrong about that. Their information updates in the status screen. So, like this one for Jackery/Mir, it's updated to reflect, I've learned her real name, I learned the Master Scar's about her past, but hey, I'm going to take it upon myself just to help her heal a little bit. So it's a sweet little blurb of info that most reflects on the heroine you choose. But for the rest, they'll kind of update. I think just a sweet little touch. But anyway, we got a bunch with Jackery. Bunch with Mir, rather. You came late. Did you decide to stay over tonight? Yeah, we got 5 and counting. It might be the world of the binary field, but it's still a very strange story. Oh, do you think so? But I think that such stories are pretty common. And why did you make my character have bad eyesight, even in a virtual world? Oh, you don't like wearing glasses? I think they suit you very well, so I like them. Whenever you wear them, you look pretty attractive. Really? If you say so, then maybe you're not so bad. You seriously believed it? How cute. Hey, stop making fun of me! But they really do suit you whenever you wear them. You look pretty intellectual. The implication being that I don't look smart without them. Sorry, she outsnarked you again, Croa. You've been going to the binary field a lot recently. Is everything okay? Yeah, it's progressing really well. I'm not talking about that. I'm worried it might be distracting you from your true goal. It was your idea! After all, the binary field is only supposed to be used to take a quick break once in a while, you know? Don't forget that. I know, I'm sorry. You were the one who thought... Yeah, Croa, you read my mind. You were the one who thought up the story, right? It was just such fun and I got caught up in it. I'm sorry. I'll stop entering the binary field for now. No, forget about it. You come this far, so just go ahead and finish it. I'm worried that if you think too much about it, you won't be able to concentrate on other things. About the Cloche clan. It's the Cloche fan club. Whatever. Anyway, the membership count seems to have gone up dramatically. Now you mention it, I think it has become an absurdly large organization without us noticing. But if that many people support us during battle, it's pretty relieving. Well, that might be true. But wouldn't it be incredibly embarrassing if we ever lost despite having all that support? If possible, I'd never want to fight against an enemy that strong. By the way, it feels like this was my first time in the binary field where no weird interference occurred. Have you ever entered any binary fields other than Frelia's? I've done it very frequently, and for many reasons. However, something happened each time. Getting scenarios added because they didn't like my ending, Ghost Rebellion, added endings. Sounds like you only ever ran into problems there. That's right. That's why I'm so happy we can play peacefully this time. The binary field is wonderful when there aren't any interruptions, huh? Though, can a story with a frequent risk of death really be called peaceful? It's all your fault, Liner! You ruined her last ending. She's still mad about it. I honestly paled when I heard that Raki was invincible. I thought that she could come back to life and attack as soon as the battle ended. As you would expect, that isn't possible. However, being invincible is pretty useful, don't you think? There was someone like that in the tower I come from. She would become stronger based on how badly she was defeated. By cleverly analyzing her defeats, she trained to become a better opponent. Seriously? It's true, because I once fought with her and lost. I wouldn't want to make an enemy out of such a person, at least. About your house. That's nothing to brag about. Well, that's true. But it seems very easy to live in. Easy to live in? What's that supposed to mean? Just what it sounds like. I don't really get it. I mean, I think I'd like to try living there for a while. Oh, so you meant that? That's what I meant. Well, you have to finish everything up first, right? Yeah. We really shouldn't be talking about this now. Yeah, right. Well, I'll be expecting to live there soon. Oh, she's so cute! I was thinking about that outfit a little. Are you talking about that black one? As I thought, you were also thinking about it. Change! It's just... yeah, I know what you're thinking. That's the outfit for the completion ceremony, but... well, how best to say this? You know exactly what you want to say, right? Just spit it out. I know it's going to be already, so it's not like you'll hurt my feelings. I see that. That outfit looks like a morning dress. Are you okay? Yeah, that's exactly the impression it gives. I'd even have been glad if this outfit had been white. Well, at least it undeniably matches your image. And lo and behold, we have completed 100% of Mirror's talk topics. She is the only one you can get 100% for in one run of the game, provided you choose her path. Now, before we head on, there's one more quick stop to make. And I didn't expect to come back to Pastalia, but that's just the way that was just the luck of the draw on our talk topics in the path. We head to Enna. Yep, we got a couple more fan club members to recruit. One of them does not show up until you get that talk topic where we talked about 80 members joining. So this is her. Oh, Spura. No, she wants to have a bite of Lady Cloche's tea cakes, alright. Now you listen here, me. Ding! Beat Opie to it. And there was one more who will join if there are 19 members in the fan club based in Enna. And so... this is number 100. Fan club envious of Lady Cloche's slender limbs. And Natsu. So that unlocked one more talk topic for Cloche. We will get that on the way in. There's that save point just on the way. All the way up to Salmonda. And to mitigate this walk, I'm going to use an item that eliminates the random encounters. So that is the Fun Boons Crisis. We've got a handful of those, that's enough. Of course, we reach the very top of this and end up fighting the goddess Miria. We're playing the wrong game. Let's go ahead and rest really quick. This is probably the most time-consuming talk topic to get in the game. Any closer, the fan club's gone well beyond being a fan club and turned it into some other kind of group. Yes, perhaps I should just give it and have them change the name to the Clocher Battalion or some such. That isn't what I'm talking about. But the fact of the matter is that I never expected it to go as far as 100 members. I almost feel sorry for the enemies being attacked with magic from 100 people. Oh, but since they let us finish battles easily, we need to consider it a good thing. Besides, it's also true that we need some enemies are so powerful that we need that much support. And you do have a point. And so, it's high time we begin talks to form Fan Club too. The way things are now is already enough! Yep, even Clocher recognizes how broken Replechia is. And that, I finally learned that's how you pronounce it, Replechia. Okay, I'm not going to save, because there's another save point in the end. Enjoy this march towards the final boss area. Also enjoy the music without it getting interrupted. Question is, what's longer, the path towards the final dungeon, the final boss, or the loop of the music? Well, we're finding out right now. Anyone got a pedometer? I need to keep track of how many steps we're taking here. Okay, here's our first locked door. And one more bridge. Oh, before I forget. Okay. Again, if you watch my my bonus videos or some behind-the-scenes recordings, I do change the difficulty to easy for those just to save time in battles. But I said I'd play through do this run on normal, and that's what we're sticking with. Because it's not like I checked it to make sure we're going to fight just before we're going to fight somebody. Or, oh shit, it's Raki. She's awake! Do we dare talk to her? Well, she may not let us pass, so let's be on the safe side. Hello, Mr. Croa. Welcome to the RCL Sphere. Isn't Raki acting very strangely? Oh no, haven't I always been like this? It's Reki's fault. She must have overwritten Raki's program. Either way, the preparations have been completed. I'm ready whenever you are. Preparations for what? Oh, please, Mr. Croa. Didn't you come here for a sparring battle? What's that? Reki did this too. The sparring battle is a game where you fight me. It actually sounds more like a battle than a game. Of course not. Each time you win, you'll get a wonderful prize. I will. Yes, every time you defeat me, my combat skill will increase. Can that be called a prize? That way your life will never get boring, since you can always enjoy the excitement of a thrilling battle. My life has already gotten exciting enough, thanks. That's the concept for the prize battle, and even if you lose, I'll stop at the last second, so don't worry. What will you do? Would you like to take the challenge? Well, let's go and do it! Alright, shall we try? That's the spirit. Now, let us begin. Initiating battle. So, Raki has become the game's bonus boss! And since we recruited all the IPDs they get for that theme... Yeah, let's go ahead and... just go all out. Ooh, starting with the defense phase. That's probably your hardest attack to get a perfect block on. At least completely perfect. But since we don't have to worry about the game crashing, we can take more than 3 rounds without any penalty. Okay, this is the hardest one to block, because you get very little reaction time. But I've practiced. And yep, so round one wasn't too bad. She's the best way to gain experience from here on out. Looks like I lost. As I promised, I'll power up a little. I analyzed the battle and adjusted my parameters to become a more suitable opponent for you. I'm sure I'll be able to make you have even more fun in the next battle. Well then, until we meet again, I'll fight you whenever you want. So in the first game, the bonus boss, you had to fight 5 battles in between each attempt, which got a little tedious, so fortunately in this, you can fight her as many times as you want without anything in between. Now to unlock all of the secrets she provides, you have to beat her 15 times. I'm not going to do that on screen, because I've got a secondary save file ready to do so for the 15th fight right here. Unfortunately, when you load the game, the encounter resets, so let's just go and use another Fun Boom's Crisis. Yeah, we'll just run right back in and see if we can beat her on round 15. Double check difficulty, excellent. Now her parameters increase, but I don't think her HP does, so the battles generally don't take very much long, you just have to be better at defense. Hello, Mr. Crowa. Welcome to the RCL Sphere. I've been waiting for you. I still can't get used to this, no matter how many times it's been. So far, you have sparred with me 14 times and won 14 times. So, would you like to enjoy a sparring session today, too? I'll do it. Alright. That's the spirit. Now then, let us begin. Initiating battle. Yeah, let's go with this set. Yeah, I've not had to use Reflect yet. Oh yeah, that's hurt even on grade. I thought she was done. So yep, even on round 15, I didn't have to use Replexia or level E song. Still get plenty of experience. IPDs I had pre-equipped. We're leveling up. Looks like I lost. As I promised, I'll power up a little. I analyzed the battle and adjusted my parameters to become a more suitable opponent for you. I'm sure I'll be able to make you have even more fun in the next battle. Well, that aside... what now? This was your 15th victory, so we have to celebrate it. I've prepared a special prize for you all. I hope you like it. So, Secret Image 3 has been added to the extra menu. That unlocks after beating the game. This was the last of my secret image presents, but you can still come and fight me. Well then, until we meet again, I'll fight you whenever you want. And I like what happens if you talk to her and turn her down. Oh, I think I'll pass. Oh, I see. Too bad. Do you hate me? No, that's not why... You're always acting so serious towards the program. Yep, Mir had to get in a piece of snark even on that. And the nice thing is, after every time you fight Raki, whether you win or lose, it's a free full heal. Then again, and healing is free everywhere you go, but still it's nice even if you mess up and barely win or just lose outright. Out with that, make sure I save to the right slot. That is all done. Beyond this door is our final fight. Let's do it.